Key to the Lexus RC350's character is its Frankenstein's beast frame that is comprised of pieces from three distinctive Lexus models. The front subframe is sourced from the medium-sized Lexus GS car, the backside is acquired from the minimized Lexus's car, and the middle segment depends on the structure of the AWD-C convertible. Notwithstanding this abnormal amalgamation of parts, the RC's unibody structure is as solid as a martini made with 4 sections of gin for each piece of vermouth. Street blemishes are crossed with nary shiver, and the auto's 2 oversize front entryways close with the strong thunk.Such unbending nature doesn't come without trade-off, however, and the RC is a relative heavyweight against the Lexus is that can be viewed as its car simple. Our 3,816-pound cloud dark pearl RC350 F Game conveyed an additional 111 pounds more than the last IS350 F Game we tried. Contrasted and the extravagance cars that the RC350 F Game rivals, however, the two-entryway Lexus weight is by and large not bad, but at the same time not enough to blow anyone's mind, with the 3,560-pound Cadillac ATS V-6 Roadster being the solitary lightweight left in a field that has been successfully assumed control by welterweights.The. The 6-chamber F Game isn't to be mistaken for the V8-controlled RCF, which is viewed as its own particular model, in spite of the fact that its 306 pole put it well clear of the 241-horsepower turbocharged 4-barrel RC200T and the 255-horsepower AWD-just V6 RC300. All things considered, this F Game isn't exactly as hard-edged as the Mercedes-AMG C43 that possesses a comparable tweener opening in its model line. The RC350 contends with more casual 6-barrel cars, for example, the 320-horsepower BMW 440i, the 335-horsepower Cadillac ATS V-6, and the 300-horsepower Infiniti Q60 3.0T. Although the Lexus V6's horses might be capable challengers on paper, its pure breeds battle by and by. A 0 to 60 mph time of 5.7 seconds and a quarter-mile keep running of 14.2 seconds at 101 mph are both 1.3 seconds slower than the figures we extricated from a 440i. Indeed, even the 252-horsepower, all-wheel drive Audi A5 is speedier than this Lexus, requiring only 5.0 seconds to hit 60 mph and 13.6 seconds to cover the quarter-mile. The RC350 is bounty brisk for most clients, be that as it may, and what it needs in accelerative capacity, it adjusts for by the sweet hints of the V6 and the smooth movements of the 8-speed program transmission. While the program can be reluctant to downshift in its typical mode, changing to game mitigates the issue, utilizing the standard directing wheel mounted or shifters or taping the gear shift lever will summon manual mode for full control. Utilizing the dormant eco setting is best maintained a strategic distance from always.R.C. 350s furnished with the $4,105 F Game bundle like that on our test auto include a Game S Plus driving mode that organizations up the F Sport particular versatile dampers. It's not an especially harsh rider, but rather we for the most part favored the more agreeable default setting given the unpleasant landing area we consistently experience. While bombarding byways, The RC350 has a propensity for understeer. We found the auto was more joyful cruising at 75 miles per hour than it is being pushed as far as possible, regardless of whether the F Game bundle's 19-inch Dunlop SP Game Maxx 050 summer tires caused the RC350 stick to our 300-foot skid pad at 0.88 grams, 0.02 grams superior to anything we recorded in the BMW 440i. The front brakes on F Game autos measure 14.0 inches, 0.9 inch greater than the standard auto, and conveyed our RC350 F Game to an end from 70 miles per hour after 168 feet. Generally standard for the segment. Also incorporated into the F Game bundle are a large group of shallow highlights, for example, a computerized check bunch, aluminum pedals, a model particular controlling haggle handle, F Sport Elite 10-talked wheels, and more forceful bodywork that complements the RC's smooth stance and enormous hourglass grille. Indeed, even following 3 model years, the RC remains a looker, though a polarizing one. At long last, the F Game bundle likewise adds to the RC350 a modest bunch of solace and comfort highlights, including warmed and cooled front seats, a power tilting and extending guiding wheel, and a blind side observing system. Our test auto additionally came outfitted with a $220 all-climate bundle, windshield deicer, fog light washers, the $500 versatile voyage control framework with robotized crisis braking, and the $1,470 root framework. With regards to the last thing, the 7.0-inch sight and sound screen's capacities are gotten to by means of the brand's mouse-like remote touchpad interface that is hard to use on the fly. Low-quality illustrations and swarmed symbols are further negative marks on the framework, and we enormously favor the infotainment setups in Audi and BMW ''S. As Bond and Sinatra can verify, looks and great behavior just go up until now. Winning a place at the best requires something additional. For Bond, it's his talented marksmanship, Sinatra, his baritone, and for reduced extravagance roadsters, it's finding the ideal mix of solace and driving engagement. While the 2017 Lexus RC350 F Game is nice-looking and all-around mannered, it's without the dynamic genie sacque that would lift it over its companions. It would feel livelier in its reactions and all the more tempting to drive on the off chance that it shed some of its overabundance mass and had its suspension tuned as pointedly as that of the IS350 F Game that so awed us a couple of years prior.